County. More rightfully, this conversation might be happening in Montezuma Creek, but we are where we are because of the protest we covered earlier. So, Rebecca, I want to ask a question to you because I talked today at great length with Eric, who is the co-chair of the Navajo Nation Coalition, and he indicated to me in our conversation that there was a vast majority of the Utah Navajos that he was representing by withdrawing from the PLI and going directly to President Obama for a monument. And yet your group comes here and says that's not the case.
Well, I can officially say that is not the case. I was officially involved since February 2nd, 2015. And at that time, I met with one of the Bears Ears. At that time, they were called the Nebekea, and I wanted more information. But all I was presented was with a map. And so since then, the Nebekea has become Bears Ears Coalition, and today, currently, they're called Bears Ears Intertribal Coalition because, interestingly enough, Zuni and Hopi and Northern Ute has, my understanding, come aboard. So thinking along those lines, they say they have a lot of support for National Monument. I differ because those resolutions that they're talking about, it started out by supporting PLI process. And some of the chapter resolutions for National Conservation Area. Mm-hmm. And then within the last several months, maybe 4 to 6 months, there's one finally that says National Conservation Area or National Monument.
So if in looking at the press in Salt Lake City and around Utah, the word is that they withdrew. And the reason that they withdrew is because Rob Bishop's office and Chaffetz's office was not listening to the locals. But apparently they've been listening to you, have they not?
Well, I can only speak for since January 2015. From what I understand is that this has been going for, it's a process. It's been going for 3 years, and prior to me, 2 years. And what I have seen is that we can show you sign-in sheets where Bears Ears Coalition members were present. And they were to a lot of the meetings, and I personally traveled to Flagstaff with representative from Governor Herbert's office, Congressman Chaffetz's office, and others that were representing different organizations in different areas. And we met with the Navajo Nation president, Mr. Deschetney, and Vice President Naz Peterson-Zaw, and we met with them. And so I know that when they requested meetings, it was honored. And I know that there's been meetings at White Mesa in Utah, Toyac, Colorado, and many other times in Salt Lake City. So I'm not sure when they say Chaffetz's office and Bishop's office were not meeting with them. I just don't understand that.
Who helped them? Who is helping them write their proposal? They keep referring to an attorney, and I keep hearing an attorney coming up.
I've seen several people. Now, this is my opinion, is that it's one of the environmental groups. I did hear the name Charles Wilkins. I understand he's from the Grand Canyon Trust. So who is writing the proposal for the National Monument? So now, is that Navajo thinking, Navajo thought, Navajo want? If you ask me, it isn't. Because once writing is a very intense, critical thinking, cognitive level. It's what you believe in when you go to write something. Sure, you can put it in front of somebody and say, is this what you want? Is this what you mean? But still, it's your thinking. So I want to know where the Navajo thinking is.